Hello and good evening, class. I am Farbad, and this is week 7 discussion video script, skills of confrontation. Um, in this video, I will be demonstrating the counseling skills that we learned this week 7, and we're gonna use the scenario that was provided to us. So I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys the paraphrase. Um, from what you have shared, it sounds like you are feeling frustrated because when your children starts yelling, you begin to feel overwhelmed and end up yelling too. Even though yelling seems to stop the situation in the moment, it still leaves you with feeling guilty afterwards because it does not reflect the kind of parent that you want to be. You want to model a calm and respectful parent. You want to communicate respectfully. And because you feel stuck in a pattern, that kind of becomes difficult to break. Um, so now I'm going to number 2 for you guys. We're gonna see what confrontations did I notice in this case scenario. The confrontation that I notice is mainly in the internal confrontation. On one hand, you value being calm, present, a nice parent that you want for your children, so you can lead by example. But on the other hand, when you're under stress, you respond with yelling and aggression, even though that's the behavior you're hoping your children will stop and not pick up from you. And for number 3, I'm going to talk about empathic confrontation. Empathetic confrontation. It sounds like being a calm and positive role model is very important, but at the same time, yelling feels like the only thing that works when the situation is becoming stressful and seems out of control. I'm wondering what it's like for both of those experiences to happen at the same time for the parents and how they can distinguish in between. I can also hear how much the parent care about the children and how difficult it is when your actions don't match the kind of person you want to be. Um, and we are going to number 4, evaluating or measuring change. If things start improving, how would you know? What would be a difference at home? What would you notice about yourself? What do you think about your children? What are they gonna notice in this? Or what are they gonna pick up from this? On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 means you're yelling almost every time and 10 means you're able to stay calm and control yourself most of the time, where would you say you are at today? And the other question that I have is, what do you think would help move just 1 point higher than that scale? That's something that I really like to find out from this. The client directed goal that I have is thinking about everything that we have talked about today. What is a small change we would like to see when we meet in our next conversations? What feels realistic for you this week? These are the ways to probably respond to the parent as a counselor when you want to speak to them. For example, would taking a few deep breaths before responding, walking into another room for a moment, or speaking more slowly be something more achievable for you? Or is there another strategy that you think would work better. The goal is to choose something that feels manageable, and that can come for you because you know your family and your situation the best. Um, and to close this video, I would like to thank everybody for sharing your experiences today. I appreciate how honest you have been. It sounds like you care about your children and kind of parent you want to be. I look forward to hearing how things go and continuing to work together on the goal that are most important for you. So I would say this last sentence that I just said would be a great way to close the therapy with the patient or the parent. I think would be a perfect way to end it and to kind of give them a hint and a good idea to start it off with their children again and to find better ways to deal with their children. And thank you so much everybody for watching my video, and hope to see you guys on other assignments. Thank you and have a good day.